Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, before I get into that much needed price action that you'd all like to see, I would first like to start off by announcing Ecomi's groundbreaking new news. Number one, they're going to be now developing or moving their VV collectibles to Ethereum via Immutable. Now, for those of you who don't know what Immutable X is or Mutable is, it's first layer 2 for NFTs on Ethereum. And it's a Sydney-based company as well. So the benefit of this is zero gas fees, instant trades, etc. And also, one thing to notice as well is that they've said that there will be no more scalability issues for VV's quarter of a million plus collectors without sacrificing security or harming the environment. So this is a really big announcement because especially something like this is a big claim. This is a big, so we're going to see and watch out for the next few updates. Now, one thing to note is that VV Collectibles, obviously they've announced that they will be soon, so this is important to note, they will soon be minted carbon free and gasless using immutable layer 2 solution on Ethereum. So this is not something that's happened just yet, but they've announced the announcement, and then this should soon start to take place. Now, why is this good? This is good because, as you guys would have seen from recent news announcements, so from let's say Elon Musk stopping Bitcoin transactions for Tesla because of environmental concerns, etc. This whole carbon neutral and environmental friendly based cryptos and just general NFTs, etc. is becoming more of not only just something to do that's quite cool or trendy, but it's becoming like a must or requirement for any larger entity to really get involved with a project. They want to make sure that it's number one, friendly, carbon neutral, and obviously, as I said, friendly to the environment as well. So this is really, really big news. So I'll be staying tuned to see how this all rolls out. So super excited about this. And they've also got a drop on Thursday for those of you who do not know. But anyway, guys, let's get into some of that price action. Now, we've had a phenomenal last few days on Omi, which we did actually predict. Now, of course, I'm going to get into what's actually happening now, right? Very important to note that we've now breached a 78.6 Fibonacci level. This is very, very important. Why is it important? It's important because this was our last line of defense. We said price needed to stay above this area in order for us to be, confident that we won't see price go any lower. Now, of course, we did end up going lower, but what I'm happy to see and what I'm so proud about is the fact that now that we are above the 78.6, provided we can stay above this, we should see nothing but green candles moving forward. As long as we can maintain this area and stay within this range, the only way is up. And I'm super excited to see how Omi price looks over the next few days, right? And this goes back down to my point, guys. This is why patience really is key. I know there's a lot of people that are quite bitter at the moment, obviously because they may have sold their coins, their projects, sold their coins. And now that the market's kind of starting to go back in the right direction, it's kind of hurting them just a tad because, of course, they feel like they may have sold too early. Because anyway, anybody that is happy about the decision they made wouldn't be what's the word, anybody's happy about the decision they made would not be chasing Omi price, or still following up on Omi price, and being negative towards the project is a bit odd. But anyway, guys, price is up 20% for the day. Market cap increasing, creeping hopefully back above that 1 billion mark. We've gone past the $500 million mark at $631 million. So we should see this overall market cap increase over the coming weeks. We still believe that June is going to be a fantastic month for OMI, and hopefully we can see all-time highs for OMI in June. Wouldn't that be great? And wouldn't that be a lesson to those of that, with weak hands, or for those that, quickly forgot that this isn't an overnight project, this isn't a get rich quick scheme, and are quite kicking themselves at the moment. And just a recap of yesterday's video, we spoke mainly about the charting patterns, right? We spoke mainly about these technical patterns that we use to anticipate price movement, especially at key levels. So we've got our evening star formation at this area, and then we obviously saw price decline on that evening star, and now we're seeing a morning star formation. So we should see the opposite and start to see that trend to the upside. And what's more important is we anticipated this before the move, right, guys? We're not chasing price here. I know we do day-to-day updates, and it may seem like every single day we talk about OMI, but we the reason why we do that is, number one, for you guys that want those price updates, and also for those that are maybe new to OMI or new to the Ecomi project and would like to see what's actually happening from a technical perspective. So that's the reason why we do this. And as you can see, we anticipated that bullish morning star formation, and now we're anticipating the move to the upside. So, I was going to do a video talking about, some of the people that are just, for some reason, apparently don't like this project anymore, but can't get enough of that information, can't get enough of that price data. Now, this is what I will say to you guys, right? In fact, before I say what I'm about to say, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see or saw in this video, financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join a Telegram group, because this is where you're going to be able to stay up to date on all our news updates, technical updates, fundamental updates, and much, much more. And of course, if you want those juicy entries and exits, you can join Crypto Crew Premium, link in the description. Now, this is what I will say to those people that, kind of kicking themselves or feel like they're about to miss something huge here. We're still pretty much at a low, right? It's not too late to right your wrongs, right? To make your wrongs right, guys. It's not too late. I know it must be burning you that you sold at a low and now price is reversing, but it's not too late. Honestly, it's not too late. So, and keep those comments coming, because we're going to turn them all into NFTs. I mean, some of you guys, forget our history, our charting analysis so far, and our track record. Some of you are just, I'm not quite sure, what the agenda is, but we can reassure you that, our followers, our members, our community are in great hands here. And for those of you that talk a lot about the Bitcoin price and the correlation, I just want to let you know that, again, and I'll say this again, and I'll keep saying it, OMI hasn't, fair enough, the market does tend to move in tandem with Bitcoin, and there is obviously, Bitcoin does have a significant influence on the overall market cap. But there's two things to note here. Number one, Bitcoin loses dominance when the altcoins goes up, and is actually losing dominance as the market starts to recover. Number two, not all cryptocurrencies will move in alignment with OMI, and an example of that would be, when we saw price move to the upside, and so we saw price trend to the upside, let's say in April or March and April, etc. OMI was doing its own thing. OMI wasn't following, OMI was on a straight downtrend regardless of the Bitcoin price, right? So let's stop this. If Bitcoin goes down, so is OMI going to go down. If Bitcoin goes up, OMI is going to go up. That's not how this works. And if you back test the market over the past few months that OMI's been around, and even from a day-to-day perspective, you'll understand that this isn't the case. But what do I know? Anyway, with that being said, don't forget we have our massive first ever Crypto Crew webinar today, right? That is going to be huge. We're going to talk a bit about Omi. We're going to talk about price action. We're going to talk about the roadmap ahead across the board. This is going to be huge, guys. It's going to be a historic moment for the community, and it's going to be a massive eye opener for all our members, and to be the first people on our first ever Crypto Crew makes you not only a legend, but also an early adopter of the Crypto Crew community and services. So congratulations. And of course, if you do want to join that webinar today at 3 p.m. BST, and the good news is, even if you can't make that webinar, it will be recorded for those Crypto Crew premium members, and it will be obviously sent to them on a private link. So of course, if you want to be a part of this today, or you want to be able to get that first ever Crypto Crew webinar, sign up to the link in my description right this second and join Crypto Crew Premium right now. This is going to be a historic event, and you should all be there, especially if you want to know the roadmap ahead. With that being said, guys, when others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. With that being said, seize the day.